Have you ever felt like stress is just the price you pay for being productive? That's what Musa used to believe. He saw those long hours, the constant deadlines, and the endless expectations at his job as just a normal part of adult life. He'd tell himself, "This is just how it is. You have to endure it to succeed." He pushed through, thinking that ignoring the pressure was a sign of strength. But over time, that pressure started to build, quietly at first, but then it became impossible to ignore. Work didn't just stay at the office anymore. Messages would follow him home, buzzing on his phone late at night. Sleep became a battle, his mind replaying deadlines and worries, never truly finding a moment of peace. At his desk, Musa felt like he was in a constant state of rush, terrified of making a mistake and feeling a wave of guilt anytime he even thought about slowing down for a minute. The to-do list was a monster that never slept, and any sense of appreciation for his hard work felt miles away. Soon, Musa started noticing the changes in himself, and they weren't small. He became easily irritated by little things, the mental exhaustion was a heavy fog he couldn't shake, and he felt completely disconnected from the hobbies and people he once loved. Work was no longer just tiring. It was overwhelming. It felt like he was drowning. But the thought of stepping away, of taking a real break, felt impossible. How could he? People were depending on him. The responsibilities were all on his shoulders. Then one day, something shifted. Musa had a moment of clarity. He realized that ignoring his stress was costing him far more than facing it ever could. It was costing him his health, his happiness, and his connection to the world. So he decided to make a change, not a huge one at first, but a small, intentional one. He started setting boundaries. He began leaving work at a reasonable time and turning off his notifications. He started taking short, 5-minute breaks during the day just to breathe and clear his head. He looked at his workload and learned to manage his time more intentionally, focusing on what was truly important instead of trying to do everything at once. One of the biggest changes was learning to ask for help. He stopped seeing it as a sign of weakness and started seeing it as a sign of wisdom. He also had to unlearn the toxic idea that rest was lazy. Rest wasn't laziness, it was recovery, it was essential. The pressure at work didn't just magically disappear overnight. The deadlines were still there, the expectations were still high. But Musa changed how he carried that weight. He was no longer letting it crush him. By choosing to prioritize his well-being, Musa rediscovered a sense of clarity he thought he had lost forever. He found a new kind of strength, not in enduring the storm, but in learning how to navigate it. He took back control of his life. Musa's story is a powerful reminder for all of us. Workplace stress is real, and it's serious, but so is our power to protect our own mental and emotional health. You don't have to sacrifice yourself for your job. Finding balance isn't a weakness, it's the ultimate strength. It's how you build a sustainable, fulfilling, and healthy adult life. If you're feeling overwhelmed, please know that you are not alone, and help is available. Reaching out to a mental health professional or talking to someone you trust can make a world of difference. Your well-being matters more than any deadline. Thanks for watching, and remember to take care of yourself. Subscribe for more stories that inspire and empower.